Traditionally, one of the NFL's best games can be seen in Washington's RFK Stadium when the Dallas Cowboys square off against the Washington Redskins. The heart of this bitter rivalry stand two coaches with totally different coaching philosophies. Redskin head coach George Allen takes the emotional approach. His teams attack with simple, methodical precision and feature players long on NFL experience. By contrast, Cowboy head coach Tom Landry is a man not lent to outbursts of enthusiasm. His teams dazzle with the most complicated offense in the NFL, and thus far a splendid blend of youth and able veterans has produced a solid contender for Tom Landry. Last Sunday, Drew Pearson's touchdown handed Dallas a 14-3 advantage while still in the second quarter. Then Doomsday took over and began putting the heat on Redskin field general Billy Kilmer. Pressure by the Dallas Team D would force 4 first-half Redskin turnovers. Yet, despite the harassment, Kilmer stood tall in the pocket and closed the Cowboy advantage with one sudden shot. Number 46, Frank Grant, outraced the entire Dallas secondary with one Kilmer strike. Then in the third period, Washington tied the game at 17 with a Kilmer to Charlie Taylor touchdown connection. Having seen his club blow a comfortable lead, Tom Landry was, as usual, calm, for he knew his team had the ability to produce that one big effort good teams seem to produce to win. Then in the middle of the fourth period, that play came. Safety Cliff Harris returned Kilmer's pass for his first touchdown ever as a pro. And suddenly the Cowboys were leading 24-17 with barely 5 minutes remaining. Yet, as he had done all evening long, Billy Kilmer pressed the Redskin offense to the attack, easing through the Dallas defense with some steady passing. Tight end Jerry Smith scored from 7 yards out, and the Redskins tied it at 24 apiece. Sudden death now loomed on the horizon as the Redskins celebrated the comeback. But the party nearly ended as Dallas struck back quickly and from the shotgun formation moved into Redskin territory with a little passing luck. The Cowboys' good fortune finally ran out, however, as a missed field goal would leave the contest to be decided in sudden death overtime. Winning possession of the ball, Dallas quickly penetrated Redskin territory before a George Allen team trademark turned the momentum back to the Skins. Safety man Ken Houston's interception ignited the 55,000-plus Washington contingent into a frenzy as the end now seemed near. A Cowboy personal foul then pushed the Redskins to the Dallas 35, where Billy Kilmer maneuvered them the rest of the way. Mixing passes where necessary with bits and pieces of a ground game, Washington drove to the Dallas 1-yard line, where Billy Kilmer climaxed a brilliant game with a leap over center that earned Washington the victory 30-24. The world doesn't stop when you lose, said Tom Landry. You've got to look ahead to become stronger. And looking ahead 6 weeks presents another matchup between Tom Landry and George Allen, with the winner getting a shot at the NFC Eastern title.